Now that you have practiced on the full instrument, we're ready to set our hands in the proper playing position. For this video, you will need your full clarinet, mouthpiece and barrel, a reed, and your ligature. It can also be helpful to practice these exercises in front of a mirror to check your hand position and embouchure. Like before, make sure your instrument is put together properly and that your reed is placed correctly on the mouthpiece. Make any adjustments that might be needed. In setting our hands for the first time, we're going to focus on each hand separately, then put them together. Let's start with the right or bottom hand. Listen to the sound you can get with your right hand set. Watch as Kelsey demonstrates the proper right hand position on the clarinet. Then we will set our right hands together. She starts with a naturally curved hand. Next, she will place her thumb on the back of the clarinet under the thumb rest. Notice that her thumb is on the rest near the thumbnail. Moving past the thumbnail can cause poor hand position and make it difficult to play the clarinet. So keep the thumbnail near the thumb rest. Next, she lets the first three fingers naturally fall into place over the silver key rings. This is their home position. Make sure the fingers completely cover the tone holes when pressing the keys down. Notice that Kelsey's fingers overlap the keys slightly, and the pads of her fingers go into the tone holes. After pressing the keys down, see how her fingers have complete circle indentations. This shows that she is completely covering the tone holes. Finally, she'll place her pinky on the silver keys at the bottom of the clarinet without pressing them down. You do not want to tuck your pinkies under the clarinet or let them fly away far from the instrument. The pinky should be right above the silver keys at all times. With the correct hand position, the palm of your hand should be away from the body of the clarinet and down from the side silver keys. A common problem with clarinet hand position is touching these side keys or using the side keys to support or hold up the clarinet. This can hinder finger movement and tone quality. There should be some space between your hand and the body of the clarinet. Also, your fingers should not leave their home positions or bunch up together like this. They should remain in their home position at all times, even when they are not pressing down keys. Now, pick up your clarinet and go to the ready position, holding the clarinet by the barrel in your left hand and placing the bell on your leg. Now let the fingers in your right hand be naturally curved and open as if holding a ball. With this shape, place the right thumb on the back of the clarinet under the thumb rest. You should place the thumb on the rest near the thumbnail. Correct thumb placement will allow you to have proper hand position. Next, place the first three fingers over the three key rings on the front of the clarinet. Notice how they fall naturally into place. Make sure the fingers completely cover the tone holes when pressing the keys down. This is their home position. Be certain your fingers overlap the keys slightly and the pads of your fingers go into the tone holes. After pressing the keys down, check to see if your fingers have complete circle indentations. This shows that you are completely covering the tone holes. Next, place your pinky on the silver keys at the bottom of the clarinet without pressing them down. You do not want to tuck your pinkies under the clarinet or let them fly away far from the instrument. This can cause problems later, so establish great hand position now as a habit. Your pinky should be right above the silver keys. Press pause and practice setting your right hand correctly several times. Each time you practice, use these simple reminders to help form the correct hand position. Keeping your right hand set, press down the three keys and go to playing position. Your pinky should be hovering above the silver keys. You should still form your right triangle, keeping the proper mouthpiece angle. Go back to ready position. Try this one more time with Kelsey. Press down the 3 keys and go to playing position. Make sure you are at the correct mouthpiece angle and that the bell is between your knees, forming your right triangle. Go back to ready position. Now press pause and practice going to playing position several times with correct right hand position, but do not make a sound just yet. Now that you have practiced going to playing position with your right hand set, this time we're going to make our first sounds with your right hand set. Listen one more time as Kelsey demonstrates this sound for you. Now let's try this together. Go to ready position and be sure you're sitting with proper posture. Holding the barrel with your left hand, go to playing position with your right hand set and your first 3 fingers digging into the tone holes. Make sure to keep your head up and bring the instrument to you. Play with Kelsey. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Go to ready position. How'd you do? Did you play the same note as Kelsey? If something didn't quite work, keep checking your posture, clarinet angle, embouchure, and air to improve. Now go back to playing position and try this one more time with Kelsey. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Go to ready position. Now practice playing long tones with your hand set correctly several times. Each time you do, focus on these essential elements of right hand position. Be sure your fingers are naturally curved fingers. Place the thumb on the thumb rest near the thumbnail. Completely cover the tone holes with the pads of your fingers. Keep your pinky resting on the silver keys. Keep your fingers in their home positions at all times. Keep the palm of your hand down and away from the side keys. Learning to set the right hand correctly is an important step in learning to play your instrument.